Okay, I had this video almost done. I was yammering on, carrying on, did a few things wrong. Finally got it all on here and noticed I did it completely backwards. And I even said it right on the video. So, and then I lost the stupid bolt and flying across the garage. It took me 10 minutes to find. But anyway, let's do it again. So, what we're gonna do is so the next part of this 4-link, once we got the whole cradle in, is we need to mount the lower bars. And that uses your stock spring perch if you're still using those, but I'm doing the Ridetech frame connector, sub-frame connectors, and it'll almost give me a full frame look by the time it's done. So they have the built-in pockets. So what you want to do before these go in here, you have to put the bottom bar in. And the reason is this bolt slides in here and there's a little pocket that, from the way factory, it's your GM pocket. That's the way your leaf springs connect to. So this goes in. Do not put a washer on this. Do not. It will not fit in this little tiny hole. So, next thing you do, once this goes in, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this bar on right now. So, this is the other thing I screwed up on. Small, there's a small and a large spacer. Small goes to the inside. And the reason is so you have more room for a bigger tire in here. So, these go in here like this. And then we're gonna run this bolt through. Run that bolt through. Remember, no washer on the inside. Then we're gonna take this thin nylon nut, and that's gonna go here. Remember, tighten this before this goes in. There's no way to do it otherwise. You'll be pulling this all off like I just did. But I put this bar on wrong and I put a washer on that inside. So it didn't fit. Pulled it all apart, pulled the washer off, it fit. Then I realized I had the bar on backwards. So, yeah, awesome. But anyway, we're gonna get the spring mounts in here, and then we'll hopefully get this mounted. I'll give you a little close up. So this is all bed lined. Of course, it's gonna get scratched up when you go put this in. But that's the pocket the bolt sits in. Then they give you these slide-on bolts. Some guys don't like them, but seem to work fine. This one here is a little thicker on this, so you can see it has that bolt hole that goes all the way through, and it's a big grade 8 bolt that goes through there, and these are the stock style pointy bolts that go in there and there. Anyway, let me give this a third try, see if I can get it right this time. All right, so once I got it all set up and in here, all the tools I needed, I'll help you out right now. So you need a 14 socket. I guess you could use an impact, but since those are sheet metal, I didn't really want to trust this. This puts a lot of torque. You need a 15/16 box end, and then 15/16 socket. I use my impact. That's for the big bolt that holds this together. Also helpful is either a pick or a screwdriver to help you line up those sheet metal bolts in there, because they will move, and a blapometer to help you put those in there. So first time they go in, they're a little tough. So anyway, once you get this all in place and have your instructions ready, like I did yesterday and put it on wrong, 3 times. So anyway, it's pretty easy instructions. These are pretty tight, but it says in the instructions they'll loosen up over time. Just these new, whatever joints they call these. But everything looks really good. It's fitting really well. Next thing we'll do, we'll put the air shocks on and the uppers. And then once we get the axle built, flip that upside down, we'll measure all this. This comes with the tool to measure the uppers. So we'll make sure they're in the right place. So anyway, let's get going on that. Hopefully we can have at least this 4-link done today. Okay, so we're going to go on to the upper bars. So we're going to go over what you need. Obviously you need the upper bars. So when you do this kit and you're welding your own tabs on your axles, you need to use the jigs and get your axle set, and then you weld them on. I kind of cheated. I ordered a Curry axle through Ridetech. Everything was already done for me, so pretty easy installation for me. I would recommend it, but that's me. So anyway, you get 2 of these spacers on the inside or the outside, bolt and the washer, same size, or bolt and a nut. Same size as the upper. All you need 15/16 box end and your trusty impact. So pretty easy installation, 1 bolt. So when we get the axle in here, we'll set these pinion angles and all that stuff, but I really won't be able to do any of that until I get it to ride height, get my motor and tranny in, be able to do all that stuff once it's weighted down. So anyway, I'll get these installed and hopefully flip this car over and get it back on its wheels again. Hopefully, fingers crossed.